So today we are going to deal with the actions class in Selenium. So actions class is for keyboard and mouse operations basically. Sometimes like Selenium is incapable of doing all those things. So in that case, like there is a separate library. You can use that. That is called actions class. And then using actions class, you can perform some kind of keyboard and mouse operations. Like example, I will tell you. Suppose that you have to right click. Okay. Suppose that you have to move your mouse from this location to this location. It's like sometimes you have to like click and hold, then you have to drag and drop. So like those kind of operations. So if those kind of operations are there, so for that normal Selenium methods like send, click and all such things are not enough. Sometimes you have to click on a particular what you call coordinate of the element. So in these kind of scenarios, actions class will help you because normal Selenium methods are not there to help you for those things. So now coming to that part, it is saying that how you will write the syntax. So it is saying that actions, whatever the variable you want to define here, it's up to you. Then new actions, and then you pass the driver as a reference. So once you pass the driver as a reference, so what it will do, it will take the control from driver and now actions class reference will come into the picture and it will perform other operations what the driver was doing. Like driver dot find element, all such things you were doing earlier. So now actions class will do all the mouse and keyboard operations. So I will show you, and one is hybrid. It means same simultaneously you are doing mouse and keyboard. Sometimes it is either mouse or keyboard and sometimes it is mouse and keyboard. Like example, I will tell you, you have to click a link, but you hold the shift button. Like yesterday, I showed you tab and like what do you call window. So in these kind of scenarios, suppose that you have a link and you want to open that link in a new tab, in a new window. So if you hold down the control button and you click something, then it will open in a new tab. But if you hold down shift key and then click on a link, then it will open in a new window. So those kind of things like it will allow you. So we will see the methods of the what we call actions class. And one more information about actions class. It is designed on the builder design pattern. So builder design pattern is like you can see here build.perform method will be at the last. So like this kind of things you will see everywhere. The last method will be it is integrated with different methods. And at last you will always see that it's a build.perform kind of thing. So I will show you some examples, but before showing some examples, I will introduce you the actions class. You can see here somewhere must I have written the actions class things. So let me introduce about actions class. So you can see here public class actions and what are the methods present there. So I'm clicking on window menu and then clicking on show view and then going to other and then going to outline. You can see a lot of things are there. Like only one constructor is given. C is for constructor. It means you have to pass the driver here. And then build method is there and perform method will be there. You see a perform method is there. So normally when you are binding more than one operations, then build.perform is used. And normally if it is a like single operation, then only perform is okay. So that the rules for actions class. Because in the interview, they will ask what is difference between build.perform and what is simple perform. So you can say that if it is only one operation, only mouse operation or keyboard, only one operation, then we can use just perform. But if it is more than one operation, then we have to use build.perform. So what are the methods there? You can see a click is there. Click is there, but click on any web element. So you can pass the web element here. Click and hold is there. Click and hold which. So it is overloaded method. You can see here. It is no parameter. It is parameter. Context click is right click. Double click. It means sometimes you have to select anything. You can just double click. Drag and drop. Here two parameters needed, one is source and one is destination. Drag and drop by. So here you have to pass coordinate. Hold down the element and pass that where you want to move. So you can pass X and Y coordinate over there. Get active keyword. It's some method is there. Sometimes you are using mobile, then only you will use that. So mobile browser things. Get active pointer is there. Get active will key down is there. So it is for Alt Control and Shift keys. So you can see here. So you can use that. Key up, key down. You can use for that. And move by offset. It means you have to pass like X and Y coordinate. Move to element. That if you have some element and you want to move it to other element, then you can use it. Pause is for some gap, time duration kind of like earlier we were using thread slip. So here you will use pause. Release is that you have key press something like that, whatever the suppose that you have hold down something and then you want to release mouse key, then release is there. And if you press like Control Alt kind of thing, so key up, key down is there for that thing you can see here. So we will see some of the examples, then you will come to know. A scroll by, it means you can use a scroll. X and Y coordinate you can pass and then it will scroll. One is send key is there, so send key is also there, means you can use send key. Send key is for normal like typing operations, you already know. But send key is also capable of pressing other key sequence, so that is also possible. One is stick, something like that. Those are not important, but some important things are there, which already we have discussed. And now we will see how to use these methods. If this is present, then we should know how to use this method. So that we will see in the example. So first I have interacted you that what is actions class and one is action interface. So if you are talking about actions class, so we have action interface. You go to the action interface. You can see here it is having a perform method everywhere, right? And you go to the actions class, you will see when you coming to the actions class. So the perform method is there and return type is something of the perform method. Go to the perform method. Outline perform. So basically it's overloaded method and by default it is using build.perform. So either you can use build.perform or you can simply use perform. It will automatically called build.perform. So now just you can use perform method. So it will automatically call build.perform. So no need to worry about. Yeah, these are the like high level things. You should know about the actions interface. Then actions class you should know. The methods of actions class you should know. And how to use those things. So how to use, we will see some of the examples. Then how to use that. So you can see here we have a site over there. First I will show you manually that what I want to do. And then I will show you via automation that how we will achieve that. If I open this site, you can see here, it has some menus. You can see here, and in any menus, if you want to go, then it has sub menus. You can see it has sub menus like all courses, Selenium, APM. So if you mouse over here, it will open some sub menus. Suppose that you want to click on APM with Python or APM with Java. So once you click there, then this page will be displayed like that. So it is something mouse operation. Totally it is a mouse operation. I'm not clicking anywhere. I just mouse over. So once I bring the mouse over here, so this menu is automatically appearing. When I'm moving the mouse, it is, you can say it is disappearing. So when I'm like mouse hovering here, so it is opening a menu drop down kind of thing. So basically it's not select class drop down. You will see here just a mouse over and then this drop down is opening. And then I'm going to the Selenium. Then this right side menu will be open, and then I want to click on Selenium with Java. So consider that this is a task I want to perform using actions class. So how I will do that? Now coming to the coding part. Up to here, nothing is new. It means like I have given the site and opened the site. That's it. But when I want to do the mouse over, then what I have to create actions class reference. And the driver which you have initialized, like so many things you have already done. So just pass this driver because I told you that it has only one constructor which will use the parameter as a driver type. So for initializing actions class reference, this is the syntax. Actions, like you can take ABCD, anything, it's up to you. It's up to you, right? So I'm just not putting any other name. I just put it in the small case. So you know Java is highly case sensitive. So based on the changes, it will automatically assume that this is a reference over here. And this part you already know, this is creating an object and it is taking driver as a reference. So once this is done, now next thing is saying that driver.find element by.xpath span text all courses. So can you come to this? We have all courses, this one. Okay, if I right click here, inspect, you can see here by text, I am able to find that a span only one category it is given, menu text, and then the text is all text is. So if I come here, I wrote the XPath like this. Just a second. In the class. You can see here, I have written the XPath for that. So I'm just copying it to just to verify that my XPath is correct. I'm coming here and I'm just doing Control F. Then this box will be displayed and I will paste this XPath. Also, it is saying that one of two. So it means there are two things. It's saying that it is one because it is the first one, so I don't need to worry about. But if I want to write the specific XPath, so I can be specific about it. Right click, inspect. Styles, it is open this way. To where is it? Where is that menu? Right click, inspect, and when I'm coming here, Control F. So I can add because it is saying that one of two. If it is one, then it's okay. But if it is two, then you can add something extra in that. And on basis of one more attribute class, I will try to find. So I'm just adding at the rate class equal to menu text. Still it is one of two. So what I will do, I will find on the basis of this one with some parent and then child, I will try to find class menu link. It is here. Then I'm saying A. SPN span of 2. Yes, I think this structure is already there, so it is not taking. But let me take something called tag A. Well, it is directly pointing to that one, A. And then span 2. How many spans are there? 8. I want span 2. Again, so this is not coming unique, but like I have to write more for that, but it's okay. I can just ignore it as of now. Although this will work because this is the first one. If even it is multiple now, and if it is coming one, so you can just think because it will always interact with the first element. You see here. So 2 is different, but first is this one, highlighting this one, first one. So if it is 1 of 2, then should be okay. I can take this, for example, and this is my something like what you call locator I have written, and the first job is done. So I have taken the locator is all course element. Second is like Selenium. Okay, so when I'm coming here, mouse over. So second is Selenium as I want to go here, Selenium with the mouse. So you just right click and inspect this. You can see here, this is ID is like this, class is this, and other attributes has been given. So I will take something like ID, I think, or text I have taken already, Selenium. You can see. So text I'm taking as a Selenium. But now mouse over, so I will take the text as a Selenium. So third thing I'm taking Selenium with Java. So when I'm coming here, so Selenium with Java. So this is the text. So all on the basis of text only I have identified. You can see all courses based on text, a span text, Selenium, a span text, Selenium with Java. So 3 elements I have already decided that how I will interact. Now coming to the actions class. So when I'm coming to the actions class, one is move to element. Okay, so first I want to move on this element. So move to element. If I go to this method in the actions class, you will see here there are 2 methods or single. I think there are 2 methods. Let me check. Windows, show view, others, outline. So move to element. You can see here move to element is like overloaded methods. One is say, only accepting web element and one is accepting like web element and the X and Y coordinate. It means first you choose the web element and then you choose the X and Y coordinate. So it will move to that coordinate, the element. So here I just want to interact with web element because my mouse will be moved to that web element. So I'm giving the web element and then it will try to move on that web element. So once I move here, I'm just waiting a pause for 2 seconds. Although 1 second is okay, it won't take that much time. Sometimes pause is not needed as well, just for demo purpose I have given. So let me take 1 second. So you see here multiple methods you can add, and this is called a builder design pattern of Java. So this is based on builder design pattern. So after moving to that web element Selenium menu, it again I'm waiting for a pause of 1 second, and then it will just come this one like this. And finally I want to click on this. So I'm coming here, then after wait of 1 second, then I will click on Selenium with Java. Okay, and then build.perform I'm using. So as I already know that build is not needed because perform method is already doing that. So you can remove that part. Okay, so this is the syntax and you can write it in the single line or you can write it in the multiple lines. It's up to you. Actions dot move to element. The element first element I give, then wait for 1 second, then again move to Selenium menu. Then again wait for 1 second and then again click on the final thing. So let me comment this part. This is not needed as of now. And let me run this. So just main highlight thing is that actions class is coming to the picture and the syntax of actions class may be asked in the interview. So you just remember this. Just you have to pass the driver as a reference. And then actions class method will be applicable. You can use all the actions class method. So a couple of methods I have used and it's just mouse operation, no keyboard operations is there. You can see here. So now I right click and run as Java application. You can see here, finally it clicked on that. So finally it will do other things as well, like click and all such things. Still running. I think there is some issue. How much time I have taken? 15 seconds. It failed. Line number 47. So driver.get title. And what is the issue? Time missing message from the renderer. This. Browser name this. But why it should keep me, right? There's nothing problem in if I come this way. I think due to this it is failing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so due to this. So if what I will do, I will close this.
Okay.
Inspect. Yeah. So I will do E icon close. Control F. /I @ icon. @class. So getting this, we'll copy this, come here. Driver.find element by.xpath. .close. .click. So this is done. And this I will do after 2 seconds. Let's run this and check whether it is working or not. think that this time it's worked, right?
Yeah.
Right click, run Edge Java application. It clicked so fast that we didn't see that, right? So that's why
Yeah.
I'm.
Yeah. No.
So it worked as expected. That was creating issue earlier. So now it
Yeah.
is working fine. So one more thing, like if I'm coming to this page, Selenium with Java. So suppose that this is the heading, right? Selenium training online. I want to verify that whether this text is displayed or not. So how I'm going to do that? You can see here. So first I'm capturing the web element and then I'm checking that whether it is displayed or not. You can see here. So it's displayed. So it will either give you true or false. So based on that, I can come to know, oh, my test case worked as expected on. So this part also, after clicking this, I will inspect the web element is find or not and if it is displayed or not. So then after that, I will do my normal operations. It was just a basic demo of actions class. And then I will take you to the next level. Means more examples I will show you. So it verified and after that it will close as well. So it's saying that true. You can see here. True
Yeah.
means it find. So this way you can verify and this is also one very good example for actions class. Now I will take like more examples in the actions class. This is control click. Control click means you have some link and you want the link to be control and click. Control click it means it will open in a new tab. So I have taken the example of the Facebook. You can see here I have written the dot. Dot means current project. In the current project driver folder from driver.exe. So you see here I already have this from driver.exe over here. So same thing I'm using just for your information. And then nothing new up to here. It's okay. I can remove this code from here and I can put it after URL. So this is the ideal. Before opening the page, you can use page load timeout. And after opening, you can use implicit wait. So once your implicit wait is applicable, let me first comment out everything. And then I will show you main thing. That's what I want to do. So consider that I have taken the actions class reference. This are now you are aware that how to pass the reference in the actions class. And then you see here, this is not of my use. This is a different demo. I will show you later. First, I want to show you that control click. So this is the control click demo. So let me cut it here and then paste it here. You can see here, I have created two web elements. One is forgot password link and one is market space link. So let me first open this website. So if I come down, I can see here forgot password link is there. This one, forgotten
Yes.
password. And
Yes.
one is market space. So market space is somewhere down. Find You can see a marketplace is there, right? So this
Yes.
is one link. If I click on this link, this page will be displayed like this. Okay.
Okay.
And if I click on this link, forgotten password, so this page will be displayed like this. So I
Okay.
need to check what I'm doing. Basically, uh, I am I'm doing control click. It means two links I'm opening in a two separate what do you call tabs. And after that opening tab, I will show you that how many windows are open, right? So that thing you can do here. So you can see here I have created these two links and then I am trying to hold down the control. So I told you that key down and key up are for control, alt and shift. Okay. So I'm using here key down and which key you want to down. So you see here keys dot control. So I already introduced this part in somewhere in the past. There is a key enum in Selenium. If you click here, you'll see every key is already defined the code. So basically you will call this, but the actual in the backend, the code will run and that code will activate the keys in the backend. So we have the keys for that like cancel, we have a help, backspace, every keys is already present. So we have keys control everything. So that thing we are using here. You can see here. So I'm coming to the main thing. So keys dot control. So you will pass the control, but actually the particular key will be invoked. And then I'm saying that click on the forgotten password. So once I click on the forgotten password, I will hold it for 2 seconds and I will
Click.
still I'm holding the key. That's okay. Means just after 2 seconds, again I'm clicking on market space. So as I already told you, even the new tab or new window will be open. Your control is by default on the main window.
Main page. Yeah.
Okay, so that's why I'm able to click on two links on the main window. I don't need to switch it. The driver
Mm.
dot switch to dot window particular window. I don't need to switch it. So click marketplace link and then I'm releasing the control button. So this is for pressing down and this is for releasing. You can see a key up and one is key down. Key down is for just how you press the keyboard keys, right? So control button like hold down the control button. So keys down it will be hold down the control key and keys up will release. Okay. And then finally I'm using build.perform.
Key down and key up. I didn't understand.
So key down is for key shift key, alt key and what you call control button. Okay. Three buttons you can hold pass here.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Sometimes like you have to hold down keys, right? Suppose that you want to type in some capital letter. Think of a scenario. So what
Yeah.
you do, shift and particular key you press, then it will
Yeah.
automatically. So I told you that you can pass three things, either shift key, either alt key or control key. So here
Okay.
I'm doing for control. This example is for control. So basically I want to hold down the control button and click on any link. So normally what you will do here means if you press control button, hold down control and click, it will open in a new tab. Can see here, right? Yesterday
Yeah.
I showed you one example that
Okay.
how to
Yeah.
open in a new window, how to open in a tab. And see here the marketplace is there. If I hold down the control and I click here, it will open in a new tab. I hold down the forgotten like control and I click here. So it will open in a new tab. But if I hold down the shift key, then I click, you see here it opened in a new window. Can see.
Yeah.
So that kind of example I'm going to perform using actions class. So here I am holding the control key and pressing on link. So two things, keyboard and mouse. Can think of right? What
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
do, keyboard also and mouse also, it's coming to
Okay.
the picture. So for keyboard, I'm using key down and for mouse, I'm just using click, correct?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
this things I'm doing here, just over here. So this
Mm-hmm.
is just basic example, means I am just going to click on two links and then in the two separate tabs. But if I have a three link, third link, I can use that as well. So let me try with third link and I will use it via shift key. The careers, right? Class A one of one. You can see it. So I found the text path for this, and I will create a more link. Okay, by default, it is taking the link text. That is also okay because it is a link, right? So you can see here when I will do with the what you call control. When I'm done with the control, I will add 2-second pause, and then I will start key down of shift. Keys dot shift. And then I'm going to click on which one? Career link. So when I'm done, then I will just wait for 2 seconds. Not need to wait for 2 seconds. I will just release the key. Understand?
Yeah.
And then build.pop on. You can see here 3 things I am doing here. First, I'm clicking on this by holding down the control. Second link also I'm holding down the control, and the third link I'm clicking on with the shift key. And now I have 4 windows. You just remember this. How many windows I have? 4 windows.
Yeah.
So now I want to count that how many windows I have. Driver dot get window handles. You remember that? Get window handles.
Yes.
So this will give you the set of active windows. So now I'm creating a local variable. Set of windows, open windows. Open windows ID. Any name you can give. Create a local variable. So it will automatically put like that. So no need to remember that what is the syntax for that. And once I'm going to get this, I can print the count of windows. SYSO. Count of open windows. Dot size. Okay. So let me check if this code is working as expected or not. And then finally I will see. First is open, second is open, third should be open in a new window. So it's already open, right? And finally, I'm using driver.quit. So it will close everything.
Yeah.
If there is something issue, it will not do, but if it is normal, it will close everything. Oh, I haven't used that. It's commented out. You can see here. That's why it is not closing. Otherwise, it should have closed everything. You can see everything is open. But I will see the output, how many windows are there. So if I'm coming here and checking the console, the count of open windows, how many windows are there?
4.
4. So this way you can get the count and can do one thing, like I can get the main window ID and I want to close as well one by one. So like last day we did, I just try to mix that. Okay. So it's the main window ID I will take here. Driver dot get window handle. You remember this code? Yesterday only we did. it will give you the main window ID, means the home window. ID. So now I have the main window ID, but I want to close other windows, not the main window. So I will just start a loop, and one by one I will go to the all the windows. I will print the what do you call title, right? Title of the window, and then I will try to close. For come here, put the collections thing, then create a local variable, in ID. Syntax is like this, and then the type of variable is a string type. Okay, and then start a loop. It will just try to navigate from one to one. And now I put a condition if this ID is not equal to main window ID, then driver dot close. Okay, so it will just close the other windows, not the main window. Okay, and one more thing I am doing here, I'm just printing the title. Title is what? SYSO. Whichever the window it will jump, it will just close. And one more thing I have to do, I have to switch as well, right? So right now I'm not switching. So first I have to switch. Before closing, I have to switch. Sorry, this word I missed. Driver dot switch to dot window and then win ID. So before closing, first I will switch on that window and then I will close. The switch here, then I will get the title now. That should be okay. Closing only, I will just putting a condition. If it is not a main window, then close it. And then here I need to print this code. URL and title. That's the normal practice I am doing everywhere. But whenever I have a window, I am just printing the title and the URL for that. And once you close, one more thing you have to do, we have to reinitialize that what? This part. You remember that yesterday we did, because ID will be there and the window will be not there, right? And then you will try to switch, then it will be like kind of invalid or exceptions handling kind of.
Yes, yes.
Is equal to the same code I have to write again, like here, this code. Once you are closing, then you just reinitialize that how many active windows are there. You will always get the latest count or latest IDs will be there. So now I'm just running this to show you whether this is working code or not. First, second, and one more it will open third. And now that loop will be started. Let's first load it and then it will start the loop. You see here everything it is closed.
Yeah.
One more issue is there. It printed everything, everything is okay. No such session exception where it is found. Line number 62. When ID is not main window ID, then close. Reinitialize it here. I'm doing closing here, but I need to initialize it here. Still running. Everything is closed already. Main window ID should not be closed. That's what I mean to say. It is slowly closing that. So I need to check why it is closing. If okay, due to this should be here, right? Now it's correct. In the loop, it should done with if conditions closing, and this part has to be outside of the if condition. Yeah, now this is correct. You see here, I'm starting the for loop and I'm just switching the particular window, and then I am printing the title and the URL. And then I'm saying that if it is not a main window, then close or initialize, and then it will go and switch. That's it. Run it, Java application. It is opening. And once it is open, then it will close as well. Hey, something is still there, but I'll look into that. It's a logic issue. What is the issue? No such system exception. Font of open windows, this get window handles. Driver dot close. If it is not main window ID, then driver dot close. That's correct. I put this here. And let me comment this as of now. I'm saying that if it is not a main window, then switch and close. That's okay. And after closing, I'm just initializing. That should be okay. Why it is like behaving that? Need to check the logic. Maybe it's saying that session issue. So I will check that why it is there. Later I will check, but it's okay. Now I will show you one more example. It's here only. Let me comment this part. I will comment this part as well. I don't need this. Other example is that this also not needed. I will comment this part. Action class is needed, so I'm keeping this part as of now. Now this example says that we have a text username. This to this and comment this, and this part also uncomment. You can see here this is a test username. So if we go to this page, you can see we have a username and we have a password field. So what I'm trying to do with the help of shift key, I'm trying to write in some capital letter, right?
Yeah.
So this part is my like goal, what I want to do, and then I'm trying to do that. And let me comment other parts which is not needed. You can see here, I come to this text field and then I move to the text username. Then after 2 seconds, I click there, and then after 2 seconds, I press the shift key. Then after 2 seconds, I typed something. So send keys is for typing. Send keys, which field and what value you want to type. So here I'm passing in a small case, but actually since shift key is pressed, so it will be typed in the capital letter. So sometimes you have to do like that. And if you want to select that, later I will add that code as well. As of now, I've commented out. So it's just a demo that how you will use shift key to write in the capital letter. So suppose
Okay.
that we have a text field and I am just giving you a demo. This is the code. Move to the particular text box. Wait for 2 seconds. Click in that text box. Then wait for 2 seconds. And then press the shift key. Then wait for 2 seconds. And then type something in the small case. Okay. Then wait for 2 seconds and release the shift key. And then type again something. You will see that this time it is writing in the small case. Okay. So first time it will type up to this much into capital. When I release the hold shift key and then I type something, it will type in the small case after 2 seconds. Okay, this is the demo I'm going to give you
Yeah.
just to show you that how you will use shift key.
Yeah.
You can see here after 2 seconds, it will
Yeah.
type in the small case as well. And whatever the time it will take, after that it will close and everything will be done. That's it. End of the program came. It's okay. So it's working as expected. And this was something one example. And
Okay,
one
and if we want to write in username some capital letters and some small letters, then
So then only you will have to pass same like that. You see how I did it.
okay.
Okay. And here I found that one issue means when I was releasing the key, it started typing there. So I can use one thing like send keys. I will show you that part. So I can just pass keys.int. Okay. Or I can copy it here. You see this part like this way also you can use it. So it will press int key, then it will start typing like that. You told not that capital is small combination. So it was the
Yeah.
same example, but you have
Okay.
to use like this.
Okay.
This time it entered in the last place. You see here because I pressed the int button. Int key is to start from the last. You see, right? It didn't start in the middle. Correct? You see here demo then word. So it's a combination of capital and small. And one more thing is that if you want to select the text, so how you will select the text? So double click is the select the text. So once you select the text, you can delete it or whatever you want. I want to press keys dot backspace. Or, or clear? Can clear it up to talk to me like how I want. Select clear. Clear is not there. I cannot find its clear is there. So I can use this dot backspace. Okay. Like delete backspace anything because I already selected it, right? So double click is for selection. After 2 seconds, I'm using backspace. So it will erase everything. It's up to you. So couple of examples, just I want to show you that you will be confident while you will do programming or coding for the Selenium. The first it will start writing, then it will end writing in the end. See here, it selected and then it will do backspace. So it's gone, right? So it worked as expected. You see here, no error came and it worked as expected. I believe this was coming due to this. So let me comment this part. Then I can use this and remove this career one. To here, it was creating issue. Yeah, it's okay. Later I will check. Then I will come back next step. So this was like starting of the demo of that, and later I will come up with more examples tomorrow. I think this is okay for today. Hello.
Sorry, I was on mute.
So I think this is okay for today. We will have our session tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Rajiv.
Thank you.